All right, another look at the thunderstorm watch that's been issued for western and central North Dakota. It does include a couple of our counties, not mainly Wells County out there. Now, this watch is in effect until 3 in the morning, and then the storms move into the eastern third of the state. So it's going to be a long time yet, so you can rest easy. Take a look at the severe thunderstorm warning here. Northwest parts of North Dakota. Williston has an active tornado warning just off to the east of their community right now, but the threat is switching from tornadoes to damaging straight line winds and hail as we go through the overnight hours. Again, the main event just taking place way out to the west. So a closer look at the Williston area. Again, that's where the heaviest of the thunderstorms in North Dakota are at this hour. We have a couple that are punching in through north central parts of the state as well. The big risk for all areas, the main risk, is going to be this damaging straight line wind threat. Out to the west where you see these hatched areas out here, there's a significant chance of greater than 80-mile-per-hour gusts. We could see a few greater than that in our western counties where you see the yellow highlights here. So we'll be mindful to watch for that tonight. Hail threat will reduce as the storms cross the Missouri River Valley and head into the eastern half of the state to from 3 inches to up to 2 inches in diameter. And the tornado threat, as mentioned, is waning now, but it is out in the western part of the state. Forecast for tonight, quiet through the early overnight hours as these storms continue to progress. Look what develops out near the Black Hills. As we go into the wee hours of the morning, we'll have 2 batches of storms pulsing their way towards us. Our western counties, we're talking about Benson and Ramsey and Towner County all the way down through the James River Valley has a chance of very gusty winds. In fact, these could be quite strong indeed with hail up to 2 inches in diameter. This in the 3 o'clock hour to around 4 o'clock. As we approach the 5 to 6 o'clock hour, boom, they start hitting the Red River Valley. But it does look like the most potent of the storms will be focused on the southern flank where they get that inflow of moisture from what we call a low-level jet. Now up north, there'll still be healthy storms we'll have to watch for as well. Heading into daybreak, drive time, we'll see Lakes Country getting a chance of some strong storms. So the intensity of the storms decrease as they head east, but the aerial coverage looks to be there. Many of us should have a chance of getting some beneficial rain out of them nonetheless, but they will come with gusty winds, and the gusty winds last even afterwards into our Friday from the west, as we'll have westerly winds gusting to 45 miles per hour. We'll have temperatures in the 70s as opposed to 90s to near 100 and 60s up north. As a system exits, we could see a thunderstorm or two in central Minnesota for the afternoon. A ½ inch to 1 inch of rain, isolated places picking up a little bit more, but you notice it's pretty widespread. Many of us having a chance. There certainly will be some pockets that get missed, as is typically the case. Here's a look at that timeline once again as we go to 3 o'clock hour, our westernmost counties, 5 in the valley, 7 a.m., mainly off into western Minnesota. Secure your patio furniture as you head to bed tonight, and that would include things such as trampolines in the yard. Put the car in the garage. You don't want a tree to fall on it. There could be power outages tonight indeed. Your temperatures right now out at Hector are still muggy. It's 84 degrees, 88 at the Moorhead Airport, feeling like 90 degrees. Tomorrow, your hometown temperature cooler up north on Highway 2 and points north, 70s there, 80s down south, but no 90s the way things are looking, and your current heat index is looking to be pretty good. So a cooler day north, 60s and 70s, 80s south, twisting lightning through Lidgerwood, caught by Joe Adams last night. And the planning forecast does show a quieter weekend, although the heat returns. So hopefully you get some rain tonight because it's dry and very hot for the upcoming week ahead. We'll guide you through the storms overnight into the morning, and if you wake up to thunder, tune to us. We'll have the latest.
Will do. Thanks.